Well, we're all loaded up and ready to go.
Rod's allowed to tear up, and that one's not.
Are we ready?
Yep, I guess.
Alright, let's do it. It wasn't just that simple, jumping in the Jeep and taking off. We had a bunch of work we did before we left. If you watched my last video, you know that we did a ton of work to the Trailercon to get it ready. Put it back together, paint it, and all of that. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it first. So we got busy and got all of our signs built. I had to build 2 signs, like A-frame signs that we were putting up in the booth. We made banners. We just had a lot of things that we had to put together and get ready to go down to the show. We were working basically 16 hours a day just to get everything done the last 4 days before the trip. With all that done, it was time to get loaded up and prepared to leave. So we just crossed into Missouri. We made one fuel stop. We've been on the road about 3.5 hours. I think we've got about 290 miles, something like that left. The wind's blowing at about 30 miles an hour, I guess it is. And it's quite windy. So, but everything's going well. We're on our way. It's pretty funny, I see on Facebook all the time, people say, you can't pull nothing with a Wrangler. Here we are in 30 mile an hour winds, show them the road. Twisty, windy road, no shoulder. I'm driving one-handed. Trust me, if you load it correctly, you balance the trailer, that's not a problem whatsoever. As far as power, we have the diesel, so that's up to you if you want the gas or if you want the diesel version. The gas would be struggling a little bit today, I think, because the diesel is kicking down into 7th gear quite often. But with 30 mile an hour headwinds, that's to be expected. But yeah, anyways, it's a twisty, windy road. I'm running around here one-handed. If you're ever thinking about it, just don't go over the 3,500 pound limit. And try to stay as light as you can. You want to show them in the mirror, show them the trailer. So it's a 6x12 with extra 6-inch at height. It is a V-nose, so that does help. But again, do it. Don't worry about what people say. Just balance your trailer. Show them the flags here. I think it's 20 to 25 mile an hour with 30 mile an hour gust. So you probably couldn't see those flags back there, but we've got some flags here to show you a little bit more about the wind, how fast it's going. It's whipping out there today. And that's in town. When you get out there in the flats and just farm fields, it's really blowing. As you can see, we are packed in here. So we made it to the fairgrounds. We just had a little bit of a lunch, or not a lunch, a supper. We gotta get groceries packed up here and put away. We've got to get all that stuff that's inside in the Jeep, so when we take the Jeep up in the morning to set up at the booth, we'll have it there, have everything in, so we can also get to bed. So drive down. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna work on getting unloaded, get everything out. We can start figuring out how to put it in the Jeep to take up to the show. See you in a little bit. Next morning, about 10 o'clock, we went up to set up the booth. It was fun watching all the companies roll in and get started in their preparation too. In just a few short hours, this place would look a lot different. I was buying tires down there, buying tires too. Which we need too, but... Friend Tony had bought the rooftop tent trailer down for us to put in the show. So we got that in and Jeep up on the blocks. And that was basically all we could do because it was so windy. We didn't want to put anything else up, the banners, or even open up the tent for the time being. So with that done, we headed back down to the camper for a while. Sure was getting excited seeing all these cool rigs. They had even set up a mobile washing station and a detailing station for all the vendors. That was pretty cool to see. Supposed to be 100 campers down here. We better be getting here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, Thursday.
Do you think they're just coming? I mean, these are vendors, but those people might just be people coming to the show.
Probably. Later that afternoon, the weather really took a drastic turn. The clouds rolled in, the wind picked up. I think it was about 15 degrees wind chill factor. We knew the next morning was going to be brutal. I wanted to be a little different, so we put the one tire up in the air. I was hoping to have time to make a stand, like a flex stand for it, but I ran out of time having to work on Trailercon, so it is what it is. We brought some blocks along and did it that way. Pretty windy down here. They're saying wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Possibly snow, I think, tonight. But by Sunday it'll be up in the 70s, so we'll make do. The next morning we set up for the show and got a few more things out, got the tent out. It was brutal. The wind was whipping. It was super cold. So we knew it was going to affect the show a lot on Friday, but you know, you can't control the weather. It was what it was, and we made the best of it. Jody just couldn't handle the cold, so she sat in the Jeep a lot. Can't blame her. Is it? Tags blowing around everywhere. So this is a cold one, guys. MOORE 2022 has gotten off to a snowy start. It was spitting snow showers earlier. But we're gonna make the best of it. Have a good day. Hopefully.
So these are your rear legs, or front legs actually, that hit the front of the tire. And then this is your rear support and width adjustment. You just put this on over the back, drop it down on, and I always reach in and snug it up. And then you've got table. Now it's a little flexy because of the air in the tire and stuff like that. But then if you put this leg out, so you can go there or there.
That's fine. Ain't gonna hurt them, man.
And then it makes it more solid.
Oh yeah. And you can just see the tire giving.
Yeah, yeah.
I have pretty low pressure, you know, because that's a light trailer.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. But then you got a table.
And you said you have them. How many sizes do you have?
2 sizes. This is our standard. Actually 3 sizes. There's a smaller one coming. This is the original standard, and that comes in steel and aluminum. Then we make a large one that's 4 inches in both directions, and steel and aluminum there also. And we haven't taken an order yet for the smaller ones, but they're going to be a little bit narrower for the small trailers and cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it's coming along good. People love it.
Yeah, I know they're popular. I've seen quite a few of them out.
Yeah,
This is the aluminum version, and guys, it's really, really light.
yeah, it's 5.5 pounds.
Yeah. And gives you plenty of surface area, your cooktop, and still have some area out in front of it.
Not gonna burn it with your barbecue. I gotta do something. My barbecue was blowing out because the wind was coming underneath.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been a little abnormal wind out there right now, but in normal circumstances, it's just fine.
I keep thinking about building some sort of a windshield just for the barbecues and stoves and stuff like that, but everything ends up in a heap in the garage for a couple of years before I finish it.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, I'll come over a little bit later and video your booth.
Taking a video of us? Should I smile?
I didn't think she even existed at first.
She's the ghost of tailgater.
He's the guy that gave you all the stickers, right?
Gave me some, yeah.
Yeah, I just like, where'd you get all these stickers? I just saw it.
Are you ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
At the new complete off-road sticker on. Alright, let's do this. Second day of MOORE. Yesterday was cold and windy and snowy at times. Today the sun's shining, beautiful. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So we're hoping for a great turnout today. Yesterday was pretty subdued. That's to be expected with that kind of weather. So get up here and get opened up. Saturday just turned out gorgeous. The wind was still blowing a little bit, but it was absolutely gorgeous compared to the day before. And the crowd picked up and really got to hitting it pretty heavy for a while there. We had a lot of people stop by, a lot of interest in the event, and we really, really enjoyed it. Talking with everybody and, you know, just relating stories, and some people that came had actually been to Jeeps on the Mountain the year before, and it was great to hear their stories and how they're planning to come back and who they're bringing with them. And I didn't get a chance to video as much and just kind of set it up on a time lapse, but it was a great day all in all, and we had a lot of fun. Before you knew it, the weekend had come to a close and we were heading home. I really want to thank Chris Holloway and the MOORE Expo for having us. It was a great time. We did a lot of good interactions and met a lot of great people inside the industry. So that was all great and positive. I had hoped to do more for this video, but unfortunately I've been under the weather for the last 5 or 6 days and I'm really far behind on everything. So I'm going to end the video here. Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys would, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, tell everybody about our videos. I'd like to also thank my sponsors, Complete Off-Road, MOORE Expo, and Turpin Dodge of Dubuque. We'll see you guys next time.